In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. The praise is for Allah, Lord of the worlds, and blessing be upon our Chief Muhammad and his purified progeny, and greetings with abundant greetings. The reason due to which the sky was named as sky, and the world as world, and the hereafter as hereafter, and the reason due to which Adams was named as Adam, and Hawa as Hawa, and the dirham as dirham, and the dinar as dinar, for counting, and the reason for which it is said to the donkey her. A Jew came to Hazrat Ali, so he said, O Amirul Momineen, I want to ask you about things. If you were to inform me of it, I will profess to Islam. Hazrat Ali said, Ask me, O Jew, about whatever comes to you, for you will not come across anyone more knowledgeable of it than the people of the household. The Jew said to him, Inform me about base of this earth, upon what is it, and about the resembling of the child to its paternal uncles and its maternal uncles, and about from which seed do the hair and the blood and the flesh and the bones and the nerves come about, and why is the sky named as sky, and why is the world named as world, and why is the hereafter named as hereafter, and why is Adam's named as Adam, and why is Hawa named as Hawa, and why is the dirham named as dirham, and why is the dinar named as dinar, and why is it said to the horse Ajad, and why is it said to the mule Ad, and why is it said to the donkey her? Hazrat Ali said, And as for the resemblance of the child with the paternal uncles and its maternal uncles, so if the seed of the man preceded the seed egg of the woman to the womb, the child would come out resembling its paternal uncle, and from the seed of the man are formed the bones and the veins. And if the egg of the woman preceded the seed of the man to the womb, the child would come out resembling its maternal uncles. And from her egg are formed the hair, and from her egg are formed the hair and the skin and the flesh, because it is yellow and thin. And the sky has been named as sky because it is bosom of the water, meaning its mind, Kyore. And the world has been named as the world because it is lowest adna of everything. And the hereafter has been named as hereafter because the reign is the recompense and the reward. And Adam has been named as Adam because he was created from the crust, Adam, of the earth. And the Allah, the High, sent Jibrail and commanded him that he should bring from the crust of the earth with 4 clays, a white clay and a red clay and barren clay and a black clay, and that is from its even coastal and its uneven interior land. Then Allah commanded him to bring 4 types of water: fresh water, salty water, and bitter water, and rotten water. Then Allah commanded him that he should empty the water into the clay, and Allah kneaded it himself. Thus there was nothing from the clay which was needy to the water, nor from the water which was needy to the clay. Then Allah made the fresh water to be in his throat, and made the salty water to be in his eyes, and made the bitter water to be in his ears, and made the rotten water in his nose. But rather Hawa has been named as Hawa because she was created from Havan. But rather it is said to the horse Ajad because the first one to ride the horse was Kabila on the day Hila killed Hisla brother and fabricated saying humming, Today Ela have found Ajad blood, what the people neglected. Thus Ajad is said for the horse due to that. But rather it is said to the mule Ad because the first one to ride the mule was Adams, and that is he had a son called Maad, and he liked the animals, and he used to usher with Adams. So when the mule failed to perform, he said, O Maad, quench it. Thus the name of the mule came to the accustomed, and with the name of Maad, The people dropped the M from Maad and said Ad, but rather it is said to the donkey Hur, because the first one to ride the donkey was Hawa, and that is because she had a donkey, and she used to ride is for visitation for of the grave of her son Habil. She used to say in her journey Vahara. So whenever she said it, the donkey traveled, and when she was silent, it stopped. So people neglected that and have been said her, but rather the dirham has been named as dirham because it is as important horse. The one who gather it and does not spend it in obedience of Allah would inherit the fire. And the dinar has been named as dinar because it is a horse of the fire. The one who gathered it and does not spend it in the obedience of Allah, so he would inherit the fire. So the Jews said, "You have spoken the truth, O Amir al Mu'mineen. We find the entity of what you have described to be in the Torah." He thus professed to Islam upon his hand and necessitated it to be with him until he was killed on the day of the battle of Siffin.